I've arrived at GJ1214b, a planet completely enveloped in a thick, impenetrable blanket of toxic clouds. From orbit, the view is both awe-inspiring and unsettling, an endless sea of dark, swirling gases that churn violently, blocking out all light from the distant star it orbits. The atmosphere is a chaotic mass of chemical reactions, a storm of corrosive elements that would destroy anything that tried to penetrate it. The surface remains hidden beneath this dense, toxic veil, unreachable and unknowable. I couldn't land on GJ1214b. The atmosphere is simply too hostile, too unpredictable. The corrosive gases that make up the clouds would tear apart any craft that dared venture through. So I remain in orbit, observing the planet from a distance, watching the clouds roil and churn like an ocean in constant turmoil. There's a strange beauty in the turbulence, in the way the clouds move and twist, but it's a beauty born of destruction and hostility. It's a reminder that not every planet is a cradle for life. Some are places where the very environment is designed to repel it. The darkness here is absolute. The clouds block out the light of the distant star, leaving the planet in a perpetual twilight, where nothing but the swirling gases are visible. It's as if the planet is wrapped in a cocoon of its own making, a world hidden from view, locked away beneath layers of toxic air. I scan the atmosphere, hoping to find some sign of life or even the faintest trace of organic matter, but there's nothing. The corrosive elements that make up GJ1214b's atmosphere are too hostile for any known form of life to endure, even for a moment. As I continue to orbit the planet, watching the endless storm below, I can't help but feel a growing sense of frustration. The clouds are mesmerizing, but they are also a barrier, both literally and figuratively. I've come so far, crossed vast distances in search of life, but GJ1214b is yet another world that offers only emptiness and danger. The hostile beauty of this place serves as a stark reminder of the challenges of this mission. It's not just about finding life, it's about confronting the reality that some worlds are simply too toxic, too dangerous for life as we know it to survive. The longer I observe GJ1214b, the more I begin to wonder if life truly is that rare in the universe, or if I'm just searching in all the wrong places. This planet, with its toxic clouds and corrosive atmosphere, is a world where survival is impossible. Yet despite its hostility, there is a strange allure to the way the clouds move, the way they seem to dance in the absence of light. It's a beauty that feels indifferent, as if the planet is aware of its own inhospitable nature and doesn't care. It simply exists, wrapped in its toxic cocoon, untouchable and unreachable. As I prepare to leave orbit, I'm left with more questions than answers. GJ1214b is a planet that defies exploration, a world that refuses to reveal its secrets. The toxic clouds, the swirling gases, the corrosive atmosphere, they all conspire to create a barrier that makes any attempt at discovery futile. And yet, there's something profoundly humbling about this place. It's a reminder that the universe is not designed with life in mind. Some planets, like GJ1214b, are created in chaos and left to exist in their own hostile beauty, untouched by the possibility of life. The search for life continues, but as I leave this toxic world behind, I can't help but wonder how many more dead, hostile planets I'll encounter before I find something that lives and breathes. GJ1214b is a reminder that the universe is vast and indifferent, and that the conditions for life are far more fragile and elusive than I ever imagined. The journey is far from over, but with each new world, the weight of the silence grows heavier.